Hello, if you want to watch exclusive lemon content on What If Naruto, then go to my Boosty. The first link in the description here contains such hot stories for adults, such as what if Naruto was a daddy for Sarada, or Kushina and Mikoto vulgar Naruto mommies. Follow the link and enjoy. I'm waiting for you.
He was very sad to find out why no one wanted to be his friend, and everyone hated him. Naruto? I asked him what that had to do with his parents. Irisen. He told her that his father sealed the nine-tailed fox to him by believing that you could control it. Naruto. I asked her who her parents are. Irisen. He replied that they are Minato Namikaze, the fourth Hokage, and Kushina. Uzumaki the burning fan. Naruto. He is surprised because his father was the fourth Hokage, but also angry for sealing the nine-tailed fox inside his own son. Naruto. He asked the Hokage if he could have his parents' inheritance. Irisen. He said yes and gave her the key to the Namikaze mansion. Naruto was happy since he could go to live at his parents' Namikaze mansion, so he ran to his house to move in as quickly as possible. Finishing packing, she ran to her new house. When she came in, she realized that she was very dirty, so she started cleaning. 2 hours later, Naruto finished cleaning, unpacking, and started exploring. The first thing he saw was that there was a super big library full of books. What made him most curious was that he found a letter that said for Naruto. Uzumaki. From Minato and Kushina. Hello Naruto. If you read this letter, it means that we die during the attack of the nine-tailed fox, so we want you to know that we love you very much. From your mother. I want you to eat healthy, take a bath every day, wash yourself teeth every day, get a good girlfriend like your mom, and protect her. From your father. Hi Naruto, I want you to know that I love you very much. And know that there is a library full of books of genjutsu, ninjutsu, senjutsu, fujutsu, and taijutsu. I won't force you to be a ninja, but if you want to be one, there you have a lot of techniques to learn. We want you to know that we will always love you. End of the letter. Naruto was crying because of what his parents told him, and he thought about what his dad told him about being a ninja. So he decided to be a ninja. The first thing he did was to go to the Hokage to see if he could help him with his training when he arrived at his office. Irisen. What's up Naruto? I asked the Hokage. Naruto. Hokage, I want to be a ninja. Could you train me please? Irisen. No Naruto, I have a lot of responsibilities, but I can find you a teacher. Naruto. He said good, and I asked him who his teacher would be. Irisen. It will be a surprise, I will tell him that he is waiting for you at the hot springs. Tomorrow at 2 p.m., Naruto left happy because he would have a teacher. The next day, Naruto went to meet his teacher, but no one was alone. Someone spying in the girls' bathroom. Naruto said to him, "Hey, pervert, stop spying on girls." The girls on hearing that left. And the pervert told him that because of him, he will not be able to complete his investigation. The pervert turned around and saw a bunch of girls who were about to hit him, but he disappeared and appeared. Up on the roof, Naruto asked him if he wanted to be his teacher, since his teacher hadn't come. In Jiraiya's mind, I was about to beat him up for ruining his research, until he said that his teacher had not come and told him, Jiraiya, I am your teacher and don't call me a pervert. I'll love Jiraiya. One of the 3 legendary Sanins. Naruto? You can't be my teacher, let alone a Sanin, you're a pervert. Jiraiya. Seeing that Naruto didn't believe him, he made a Rasengan, now you believe me. Naruto? If I believe you now and then you will train me, I asked Naruto. To Jiraiya. Jiraiya. He told her yes to train him, to come to the same place tomorrow. Naruto? Naruto went home to sleep, as he would be training with his new teacher tomorrow. 10 days after Naruto became Jiraiya's student, Naruto entered the academy within 2 years. But Jiraiya could only train him for 6 months, since he had to for his research in those 6 months. Jiraiya trained him in what? Basic thing to know about chakra, chakra control, and your physical as well. She taught him the basic jutsu that they teach at the Girl Academy and helped him improve his taijutsu. And they also saw what element Naruto was, and it turned out to be wind, earth, and water element. Jiraiya was surprised as there weren't many people with 3 elements. The 6 months had already passed, Jiraiya was about to leave. But first, he went to Naruto and told him that since he already knew the basics of the chakra and had a good control of the chakra, he could go to his parents' library and learn jutsus. He recommended that she learn Kajabun without no jutsu first, as it would help her learn the jutsus faster. After saying that, they said goodbye and Jiraiya left to do his research. Naruto thought about what Jiraiya told him and decided to go to the library. When he entered, he started looking for the jutsu that Jiraiya told him. He spent several minutes looking for it until he found it. It was a small scroll that said Kujebansen no Jutsu. Down it said what it was for. It said it was like the Bunsen no. It's just that what the clone learned when it dissipated was learned by the original. Naruto thought that's what Jiraiya meant, that it would help me to train faster. Naruto learned it very quickly after learning. He made it 100 clones and told them to learn the jutsus. They started training while the original was about to be said. To rest, he went to Ishiraku to eat ramen. 1 year and 6 months later, Naruto spent a year and 6 months training with his clones. He learned many elementary jutsus. He also trained Genjutsu, Taijutsu and Fuinjutsu. In one day he was going to enter the ninja academy, so he decided to go to eat at Ishiraku. A day later, Naruto was already arriving at the academy. When Iruka arrives, I say good morning. Today he will start his training to become Konoha ninjas without saying anything that the class will start. Author's note: I will skip the academy because there are no important things. The only thing I will say is that Naruto, as you know, is stronger, so that Iruka didn't challenge him because he didn't get into trouble, and that he got the highest grade of all from the academy. Iruka: well, it's been 4 years since they entered the academy, and now I'm naming them Konoha Genis. Now I will name the teams first Hino, Shikamaru and Choji. The second team will be Kiba, Shino and Sakura, and the last team is Naruto, Sasuke and Hinata. Sakura and they weren't mad about not being part of Sasuke's team, but Iruka dropped them with a scream. Well, each team went to find their teacher. When they arrived at the place where they should find him, they stayed waiting for hours until their teacher came, and told them that he would be waiting for them at the roof. When they came up, their teacher was waiting for them, and told them to introduce themselves. I'm going first. My name is Kakashi Attack. The things I like and don't like, I don't feel like saying. And my dream for the future, well, I hadn't thought about that. Now you're the one on the right. Naruto. Hi, I'm Naruto Uzumaki. What I like is instant ramen, and I don't like having to wait 3 minutes to be able to eat ramen. And my hobby is training and eating all kinds of ramen, and my dream is zero crap. Kakashi. All right, now for the next one. Sasuke. I'm Sasuke Uchiha. I don't like a lot of things, and I don't like anything, and my dream is not a dream. Because it's going to become a reality. I'm going to re-establish my clan and kill a certain person. Kakashi. Well, the next one. Hinata. My name is Hinata Yuga, and what I like are cinnamon rolls. I don't like how those of my clan, the main branch, treat those of the secondary branch, and my dream for the future is to be the best Kuno of the world and be the leader of my clan, to change the treatment to those of the secondary branch in Kakashi's mind. Well, I got a ramen lover and a cinnamon roll lover and a vengeful madman. Kakashi. Okay, everyone's introduced themselves. Now I'm going to give them a test to see if they deserve to be ninjas. Tomorrow go to the field of training number 7. The team 7. Well, and everyone went home. The next day, team 7 had already arrived at training camp number 7, but they stayed 4 hours waiting for Kakashi. Who arrived 4 hours late? Kakashi. When he arrived, everyone asked him why he was so late. Kakashi. I got lost on the road of life. Everyone. Don't be so sure you've been reading that book. Kakashi. Well, it's time to start the test. I'll explain the rules to you first. If you manage to get these bells out to me before noon, they pass. If they don't, go back to the academy. And cream. But there are only 2 bells. Kakashi. If only they will be able to pass 2, and the other will return to the academy. This time, the 3 of them went out to hide. Naruto, being smarter, told them a plan. Hearing him, Naruto and Sasuke came out to attack him. Naruto said Jutsu Wind Thorns, and Sasuke said Jutsu Big Fireball. Naruto's wind made the fireball bigger by making that. Kakashi has no choice but to back up, but back there was Hinata, who hit him while Sasuke and Naruto were running over there. They managed to get the 2 bells out of him, and Kakashi asked them who they would approve of, and the 3 of them answered him. Everyone. If one leaves, we all leave. Kakashi had a smile under his mask as he told them that they approved. And cream. It was like you said, Naruto, that it would be a test of teamwork. Kakashi thought they will be a great team. After that they spent several weeks doing missions of mowing the lawn, looking for a cat, taking care of a baby, etc. Until Naruto and Sasuke told the Hokage that they didn't want to do any more lawn mowing and cat hunting missions. We want a real mission. Irizen. Are Kakashi ready? Kakashi. If they are more than ready for a higher rank mission. Irizen told the ninjas to leave Tazuna between one person, and told the Hokage that if they protect him, they would protect Irizen. If they were to escort him while you build the bridge. Tazuna? But if they are just weak children. Kakashi. He does not look at his strength by his appearance. Tazuna. Well, I'm in a hurry, we can leave now. Kakashi. Yeah, let's go. Team 7 and Tazuna went to the country. Out of the fog on their way there they met were 2 ninja jounins. Kakashi defeated them, but without first asking them what they were doing here. And they told them that they were hired to kill the carpenter. After that, Kakashi told Tazuna that he paid for a C-rank mission, defending him from bandits and thieves, but he never said. He said ninjas would attack him if they found out. We would have classified the mission as a rank. Ah, but they are Genis, they can't against Jounins. By lying to us, we could abandon him and leave him alone, but first because he lied to us. Tazuna. It's just that in our city, there is a man named Gato who hires bandits and ninjas to take our money. And we couldn't afford a rank mission, so we put all our money together, and I have enough for a C-rank mission. I ask you please don't leave. If they leave, I don't know what would happen to our people. We need the bridge so we can leave, so please stay. Kakashi. Well, we'll stay. But on the way to the trip, they met an enemy. Kakashi quickly identified him. It was Zabuza the Ripper. Zabuza said, I see those ninja Jounins with reason already. They could not defeat them. Kakashi, the copying ninja, I'll kill you all now. They started fighting. Kakashi had to take out his Sharingan to fight, while Naruto and Sasuke went to fight. And Jutsu Zabuza threw them both away, but they were clones. Meanwhile, Naruto and Sasuke said Big Fireball Jutsu and Wind Thorns Jutsu. The fireball got bigger, leaving Zabuza with no choice but to run. But Kakashi and Madara were waiting for them to hit them. And then came Naruto and Sasuke. Zabuza was knocked unconscious, but an ambo came, threw some needles at him, and took him away. Naruto said we couldn't let them take him away. Kakashi, don't worry, it's his job. Zabuza is a renegade ninja from his village, and the ambu have to catch him, so as not to let other villages get his information. After that, they arrived at Tazuna's house. When they arrived, Tazuna's wife was waiting for them with food. Kakashi said to bother cooking for them, but his wife said not to worry. I didn't bother her after eating. Kakashi told them that they should get stronger and told them to try to climb the tree with their feet only. And Madara said it was impossible. But Kakashi, I tell them to put chakra on their feet, not much, that if they didn't break the tree not even a little. Because they will fall Naruto having good chakra control. He succeeded the first time Kakashi and Naruto left, while Sasuke and Hinata followed, and Nara also had good chakra control. So every time he tried he went higher the same. With Sasuke every attempt climbed higher. Kakashi was going to teach Naruto his elementals, but he already knew 50 of each of his elements. Kakashi and Naruto started training taijutsu. Naruto made 300 clones, and I tell them to train, and he gave them several scrolls. Naruto, knowing Fuinjutsu, swallowed several scrolls of new techniques, among them was the Rasengan and several Genjutsus, and he also began to train more Fuinjutsu. Since his knowledge in Fuinjutsu only allowed him to carry small things such as kunai, rolls, papers, bomb, and other types of ninja weapons. He wanted to achieve knowledge so that he could carry a ready-made camping bag, so that he would not have to prepare it every time he did a mission. I also wanted to learn how to carry food that stays warm, so you could carry a lot of ramen a week later. And Nara and Sasuke had already managed to climb the tree with just their feet in that week. Naruto had Tazuna help him make the bridge when there was only 1 day left to complete the bridge. They all went, and Naruto left 10 clones at Tazuna's house to let them know if anything happened. While Tazuna was building the bridge, Zabuza came. Kakashi said he already knew you were alive. It seemed strange to me that an ambu would throw needles at you. Those needles are used to fake death by making the heart stop for a while. Well, we will defeat you now, Kakashi said. The ambu went against Naruto, Sasuke, and Hinata, while Zabuza went against Kakashi. Team 7 defeated very easily the ambu and went to help Kakashi. Kakashi was about to give the final blow to Zabuza until Gato came. Cat. I knew you were useless. I was able to hire all these bandits for your price, and they are more effective than you. Kakashi. It seems that we are no longer the enemy. Zabuza. Looks like it, give me a kunari. Zabuza killed many bandits, and killed Gato the bandits. When they saw that Gato died, they wouldn't pay him anymore, so they were going to rob the village until Naruto made 500 clones. And Kakashi made 20 clones, and the villagers came with weapons, so they decided to escape after finishing the bridge. They called it the Great Naruto Bridge. After that, Team 7 returned to the Leaf Village. A day later, Naruto, Sasuke, and Hinata were walking, until Naruto said, Konohamaru, get out of there. Konohamaru? Very well done, leader, you found us. Naruto? A square rock that moves is very evident. Konohamaru? Leader, we are going to play ninjas you promised us. Sasuke. A ninja playing at being a ninja. Naruto? It is a good training, because in the academy almost nothing is learned. Sasuke. Well, you're right about that. Naruto? Sorry Konohamaru, I can't play today tomorrow. Konohamaru? Good leader, and ran off but bumped into someone. Kankuro. Watch where you're going, silly boy. Gahara. Leave him alone. Kankuro. But he started it. Gahara. Do you want me to kill you? Kankuro. I'm not sorry. Sasuke. What are you from the Sand Village doing here? Kankuro. We came for the exams. Chunon's look and showed you a card with a permit. Sasuke. Chunon's exams. Kankuro. Well, we're leaving. Team 7 went to meet Kakashi, but as usual it took hours to arrive. Everyone. Why are you so late? Kakashi. I got lost on the road of life. Kakashi. Well, as you may have noticed, there are ninjas from other villages. They're coming for the Chunon's exams. And Cream. If we meet ninjas from the Sand Village. Kakashi. Well, I signed them up for the Chunon's exams. Sasuke. When will the exams be? Kakashi. They'll be in a week. If you want to participate, go to the Ninja Academy on the 3rd floor. Everyone. Okay, Kakashi. If you decide to participate, I will wait for you there. Naruto. I will participate. Sasuke. Me too. And Cream. I will participate too. Team 7 had already arrived at the Ninja Academy. When I entered, there were some ninjas who prevented me from entering the exam hall. Naruto and Sasuke realized that it was a genjutsu, and that this was the 2nd floor. The exams were on the 3rd floor. Sasuke said, I didn't hit them. Let's say there is less competition. Naruto and Hinata agreed and went to the 3rd floor. There was a ninja there who told them that the first test would be a written exam. The rules are, they will start with 10 points for every question they answer wrong. 1 point will be deducted to pass all team members. You will need to pass to be able to. Moving on to the next stage. The second rule is that if they are caught copying 5 times, they will be expelled from the exam together with their team. But there are only 9 questions. Question 10 will be given to you personally by me after 45 minutes. Well, now you can get started. Naruto has been training his intelligence with his clones. Being smart, Naruto was able to take the exam alone in less than 20 minutes. Sasuke with his Sharingan was able to copy the movements of others. And Hinata with his Yakugan could see the others' answers. The ninja said that the 10th question is this. Before I say it, I will tell you that if you stay to answer the question and fail, you will not be able to come. Go to retake the exam. If they leave next year, they will be able to take the exam again. This time, Naruto didn't say anything, so many more left. Someone else is leaving, no one else left. So he said those who are here approved, they asked him and question 10. There was never after that. Someone broke the window and said, I am Ankola in. Loaded with the 2nd test of the exam, follow me to Camp 44. When they arrived, Anko told them to sign. They asked her this so that Yanko told them that if they died, she would not be responsible. If they want to leave, they can leave. Only half remained. Well, if no one else is leaving, I'll explain the rules to each team. They will be given an order. Scroll, they will have to fight against other teams to put the 2 scrolls together. Once they have them, they will have to go to the tower. They can't open the scrolls until they reach the tower. Go to that house to get your earth or sky scroll. Now that the test begins, Team 7 thought of a way to save the scroll. Naruto thought about keeping it on a Fuinjutsu stamp. After that, they were looking for other teams. Naruto had a jutsu that allowed his sensor for as long as his chakra allowed for Naruto. Having a lot of chakra would be like being a sensor. His maximum was 50 kilometers, but meditating he reached up to 100 kilometers. Naruto got on to meditate to find some equipment, but found a chakra coming towards them. Naruto said to them, be careful, someone is coming. After that, someone came and Naruto had done a lot of research, so he knew who that was. Rashimaru, one of the 3 Sannin, Sasuke and Hinata, began to tremble as they could not against the Naruto and Sasuke. To attack him, and Hinata was left waiting for the best moment to attack Naruto and Sasuke. Jutsu, Big Fireball and Wind Thorns Jutsu. The fireball managed to attack Orochimaru. They thought that would give them time to escape. They appeared Orochimaru. Naruto made 100 clones to distract Orochimaru and told Sasuke a plan. And Hinata after that Naruto made 100 clones, and Hinata and Sasuke went one to the right and one to the left. Orochimaru was destroying the clones, but Sasuke said Jutsu, Big Fireball. Orochimaru managed to dodge it by jumping, but Hinata said 1 palm, 2 palms, 4 palms, 8 palms, 16 palms. 2 trigrams, 30 palms, 4 trigram, 64 palms, 8 trigamas. Orochimaru fell to the ground where all the clones jumped to the Naruto, was running with Sasuke, and Hinata took them. And said detonate, all the clones exploded, each clone had more force than 100 paper bombs. Orochimaru was left very weakened. He couldn't believe some Genis had defeated him after that. Team 7 went to rest, but they found a sound team. They defeated him easily, took the scroll from him, and ran off towards the tower. When they arrived, they didn't know what to do, so they decided to open the scrolls. When I opened them, Iruka came out and congratulated them. Having completed the 2nd test, Naruto was found Orochimaru. Iruka didn't know what to say, so he took Team 7 to the Okage's office. After that, Naruto explained everything to him. Hiruzen didn't know what to say as Orochimaru was planning something. Naruto used his jutsu to be a sensor and saw that Orochimaru was here and that it was the cassette. Hiruzen said Orochimaru killed the Kasukage and now he plans to do something in Naruto village. He also felt a chakra similar to that of the nine-tailed fox since in his training he managed to control 3 tails, he told the Hokage. Hiruzen was thinking that he was thinking of doing Orochimaru. After that he thought he would bring a Hinchiriki. To attract the Viju he has inside, to let him free, weaken the village, and destroy the Hiruzen. He called his most trusted ninjas and told them about Orochimaru's attack. They decided to look like they didn't know anything so that Orochimaru doesn't change his plans later. The 3rd stage of the Chunin's exams began. Author's note: since everything happens according to the original series, except the Team 7 fights, I will skip the fights and only narrate the Team 7 ones. Naruto and Kiba go down to the stadium. Naruto defeated Kiba with a Rasengan and was knocked unconscious. Everyone was surprised by Naruto's strength. The next fight will be Hinata against Neji. Come down now, Hinata, and Neji said Vyakugan and started fighting in taijutsu. Everyone thought that Neji had the advantage, but Hinata started attacking and said 1 palm, 2 palms, 4 palms, 8 palms, 16 palms, 2 trigrams, 32 palms, 4 trigrams, 64 palms, 8 trigrams, everyone. They were surprised by Hinata's power. Her dad and her sister were the most surprised since in her training she didn't show to have so much power and she was even weaker. That her younger sister Neji couldn't use her chakra anymore. All his chakra channels had been blocked, so Hinata beat him with ease. The winner is Hinata now under. In Sasuke and Yoro, and Sasuke beat Yoro, and very easy with a fireball as Orochimaru could not put the seal on him. Now get down Naruto and Hinata. Start fighting Naruto and Hinata. They were quite even since Naruto trained Hinata and Sasuke. They started fighting with taijutsu. Then with ninjutsu and cream, it was fire element and water and cream. He said water jet jutsu and Naruto said big stone wall by the time the wall came down. Naruto said jutsu, big fireball, and Nada said jutsu water jet. The jutsus collided with each other and both were blown away by the explosion. Everyone was amazed by his power and didn't seem tired. Then they started fighting in kenjutsu. They both pulled out a sword of their stamps and they started fighting. Then they decided to go with everything and the gravity seals were taken out. They started fighting in taijutsu. Every blow caused the field to break up. Everyone was more surprised. Ligai were even more surprised as they couldn't see them fighting. And so Yanabe was thinking about what he did to her. They made Hinata because if she thought she was weak and insulted her and beat her, she wouldn't listen to him and wouldn't talk to him. The referee said, stop, it's a draw if they didn't break the whole stadium. Naruto and Hinata said sorry that we had never been so excited in our life. Well, the next fight will be in 3 hours because they'll all be repairing the stadium. They were asking Naruto and Hinata how they got to be so strong gay. I asked Kakashi how Kakashi trained them. I was also so amazed by the power of them. So Gay assumed that he did not train them after 3-3 hours. The fight started. Now get down Sasuke and Gaara, all the ninjas started fighting. That they knew about Orochimaru's attack, they were vigilant in the fight, as at any moment they could free the Biju and destroy the Sasuke village. And Gaara were in an even fight. Sasuke told Chidori a technique Kakashi taught him, and Naruto managed to destroy Gaara's arena and hit him, causing him to bleed Gaara. He was about to let the Biju free until Orochimaru's attack started. Naruto already knew about the attack, and they thought Orochimaru would attack the Hokage, so he gave him an Irasen seal. They also told Jiraiya and Tsunade a Sannin looked for them with the Irasen, since they also had a Kuna, and left them next to the Hokage. When he arrived, there was Orochimaru and the Hokage facing each other. 4 Jounins made a barrier and Naruto reinforced it with seals so that nothing is broken. And Orochimaru can't escape. He also put a seal for the Edo Tensei, as they suspected that he knew that jutsu. And would summon some enemy to defeat the Hokage Orochimaru. Edo Tensei said, and tried to invoke a dead man, but when the grave came out in half, the Hokage turned down. And the Sannin said to him, you are surprised. We suspected you knew the jutsu, so we put a stamp on it so you can't use it. Orochimaru was running to leave, but there was a barrier preventing him. This is your end, Orochimaru. The 3 of them went to attack. Carlo was easily defeated, and put in handcuffs that retained the chakra. Meanwhile, Team 7, Gaara was running away, and Sasuke went after the Kakashi. He said to them, look for Sasuke. Well, Kakashi, Naruto, and Hinata went to look for him. Naruto used his and saw where they were when he arrived. They saw Sasuke fighting against Gaara Naruto. He told her plan, 3 Sasuke and Hinata. They nodded and ran one on each side. They both said big fireball jutsu. Naruto said summoning jutsu. A toad came out. And I tell him oil bullets. Then I say big fireball jutsu. Gaara had been hurt so badly that his Biju managed to get out completely. Naruto said summoning jutsu. And out came a giant toad, Naruto. Why do you call me Naruto? Well, can you help me, Yamabunta? Look at a Viju over there. It's been a long time since I've seen one. Well, I'll help you. It's a Hinchuriki. If he is a Hinchuriki, well, then there in the head of the Viju is his Hinchuriki. If you wake him up, the Viju will disappear and return to the Naruto Hinchuriki. He felt and said Plan 5. Naruto took out 100 kunai, they threw them all towards the Viju. The confident Viju let them beat him, but did not realize that they had a seal. Naruto teleported to the kunai closest to Gaara and hit Gaara. The Viju disappeared and Naruto was walking towards Gaara. Don't let me get close to you. Naruto approached and harassed himself. Next to him, he said, I won't hurt you anything, I know what you've suffered for, and I don't want you to suffer anymore. You want to be my friend seriously, you want to be my friend if I want to be your friend. Gaara got happy, Naruto took him to the village. Tamari and Kankuro were coming, leave my brother. Gaara, don't worry, they're not bad people, he's my friend. Tamari and Kankuro were happy for their brother. After that, they returned to Konoha, in which they did not kill any sand ninja. They just fainted them, took them to their village next to Tamari. Kankuro and Gaara then explained the situation to those in the arena. That Orochimaru killed the Kasakage and pretended to be the one to wipe out 2 villages in one attack. Naruto made an arrangement for the seal. Gaara made him able to sleep without worrying about the Biju taking over his body. Gaara was glad because she could sleep her brothers. They were happy for him too. After that, they returned to Konoha. The Hokage called Team 7 to his office. When he came in, they asked him why he had called them. Well, I called you to tell you who will be promoted to Chunin. First, 4 of you will be promoted. First, Shikamaru Nara, you will be promoted for being strong and thinking of the strategies very fast. Come and get your vest, and I officially declare you Chunin Dakono. Now Sasuke Uchiha, you will be promoted for being very good at all taijutsu, ninjutsu and kenjutsu. Now Naruto Uzumaki and Mata Yuga, you to prove to be strong in all kenjutsu, ninjutsu, taijutsu and fuinjutsu. Now I want to know, you guys showed all your power. We didn't show half of our power, we just took off half of the weights. Asuke has weights too, he's just as strong as us. Well, now I'll tell you what. You 3 are officially Konoha Hounins. All 3 were happy. They had just been promoted to Hounins. Happiness, guys. Congratulations, Shikamaru. Then they all went to their Naruto. He was resting until a messenger toad appeared in his room. He had a letter. When he opened it, he began to read. From Jiraiya. Hi Naruto, I want to take you on a training trip for 2 years. If you want to come, I'll wait for you tomorrow at 2 in the morning. At the door he brings Sasuke and Hinata. After going to tell them, they both accepted and went to tell Tsunade. They told him that they were going to train with Jiraiya. Tsunade told them they could leave Naruto before she left. He was given a kunai with the Gazen and told that if anything happened, put chakra here and he would let us know. After that, they went to greet their friend and left with Jiraiya. They asked him how they would train Jiraiya. He told them that he would show them the Rasengan. They told him that they already knew the Rasengan Jiraiya, surprised that Sasuke and Hinata would know them since Naruto would have made them sure. Well, then tell me your elements. Naruto, I'm all Hinata. I am fire and water and you're Sasuke. I am fire, water and earth. Well, they have a lot of elements. Now I will teach you how to use the Rasengan combined with its elements. They told him, we already know it with each of our elements, Hiraya. I was surprised, they can show me. Naruto made a Rasengan of each element with each of his fingers. And Mata made a Rasengan in each hand. Sasuke made a Rasengan on each finger. Hiraya was surprised as not only could they do it, but they could do it. Sal, then you know the gravity seals. Naruto told him that yes, he was being used. Right now Jiraiya told them to put 500 gravity and start training at the beginning. It will cost them, but if they succeed, they will be able to do it, make it very easy. Train for 6 months with that. I'll tell you what to do later. They went to a mountain. They said Kajeban without no jutsu. They all made 100 clones. It took a week for. In order to master it, Naruto put 5,000 gravity on everyone this time. It took 3 weeks to master it. Naruto raised them up to 20,000 gravity and they started training. It took a month. They had 4 months left to get back to Jiraiya to tell them what to do next. Naruto turned the gravity up to 50,000. It took another month. They had 3 months left to train before going back to Jiraiya. But they decided to train their chakra reserve like this. They wouldn't run out of chakra that fast. They made 100 clones and started training for a month afterwards. Firm that they managed to make 1,000 clones. They were around for another month after that. They made 5,000 clones. And they trained for the last month after that. Jiraiya gave them a day off and went to training. Naruto and Hinata were left alone. Naruto told him that if he wanted to go get something to eat, Hinata said yes, and they went to a 4-star restaurant. After that, they sat on a bench where they were very quiet. Naruto told Hinata, Hinata, I have something to tell you. What's up Naruto? I love you. Hinata started to cry and gave him a kiss. Hinata, do you want to be my girlfriend if Naruto? After that they went back to the hotel upon arrival. They went to sleep the next day. They went with Jiraiya. He told them that their training will be the wise way. They will also have 6 months to train. And I want to see if they manage to master the 500 of gravity. They said yes, they even got 50,000 Jiraiya. I was surprised since they achieved 50,000 gravity. They had to be super fast and stronger than Tsunade by 10 times. Well, now sign this, and he gave you the Sasuke and Jimata stamp, since Naruto already had it after that. They went to Mount Myoboku. When they arrived, Jiraiya told them to wait for him here. When he came back, he came with 2 small toads. They are going to train. After that, they started training with Paima the Wise Way. They perfected it in a month later. Firm that they retrained their chakra and fuinjutsu with 5,000 clones. At the end of the last ones. 5 months, Jiraiya told him, I guess you know about the Biju that Naruto has inside of him. They told him that yes, well, now Naruto, I will teach you how to control it. You know, control some of his power if you control up to 3 tails. That Jiraiya, surprised, told him that he has the key to his seal, but he could not open it, since, as he does not get along with the Biju, he would take control of his body. Naruto told him that he gets along well with his Biju, and his name is Kurama. Jiraiya told her, how come you didn't tell me? It's just that Kurama didn't want me to tell anyone, but you guys earned his respect. So why can't you control more than 3 Qs? It's just that the seal prevents it. Well, I'll give you the key so you can control. Control him. Naruto went to his mind while trying to open the cell. 2 people grabbed his hand and said, what are you doing, Mom, Dad? What are you doing here? So you know who we are. Well, that will make it easier now because I opened the Viju's cell. His name is not Viju, his name is Kurama. He's my friend. Well, he'll give you the other half of the Kurama chakra. I knew you would. You had your Minato after that. Naruto stayed to talk to his parents for a while until Minato said, we are running out of chakra. They were about to fade away until Naruto made a seal on a cell. Now they will stay here as if they were a Biju. You won't need chakra to be able to stay here, so you can be with me all the time. As long as we want, I could also relive it right now since I have their bodies and their souls, I just have to put them together. They want to be revived or son. It is not necessary. We'll stay here. Well, Chao's son, when he got out of his mind, he was in Kurama mode, his whole body and clothes were yellow. Very well, Naruto. You're super strong. Well, now I'll give you the last 6 months to train as you want, Naruto. I show Sasuke and Jimata a new Rasengan. It's called Rasengan Tablet. It is a type of Rasengan that makes a Rasengan so small that it cannot be seen by the human eye. The Rasengan can be of any element and the size you want, so it serves to make a Rasengan. Of any 100-meter element, for example, it will become so small that it cannot be seen by the human eye. Jiraiya also learned it as it would serve him a lot. It took a month to learn it. Naruto perfected the Kurama mode to lengthen the time he can use it. At first, now it's 20 minutes. Then I try to combine the mode. Wise with the Kurama mode, it took another month to perfect it. The last 4 months were spent training on the last day before returning to Konoha. Naruto and Hinata had a date, they went to eat at a restaurant. Then they walked for a while, and at the end, Naruto took Hinata to a monkey house where some fireworks exploded. It said I love you and kill you. After that, Naruto gave her a necklace and Mata put it on and gave Naruto a kiss. Then they returned to the hotel and each went to sleep in his room. Then, the next day, they returned to Konoha. They went with Tsunade to let her know they were back. Tsunade greeted them and told them that she would prove that they had improved so much firm. After that they went to camp number 7. There was Kakashi Gate, Tsunade, and Jiraiya. Well, now we'll see how much they've improved. They will fight against all of us at the same time. Naruto said plan 4. Sasuke and Jimata ran so fast that it seemed like they disappeared. Naruto said Jutsu Great Rock Wall. All 4 were trapped. Sasuke and Jimata beat them to the point of almost fainting with a single saw. Only the 4 of them felt it. They were surprised as the force and speed of the blow was super strong. They were asked if that was all their strength. They told him no, that they had a gravity stamp of 750, all. They were surprised as they showed almost nothing of their strength. After that, Naruto cured them in less than a minute, beating Tsunade by far. Everyone was amazed by the power of them and Naruto's healing. After that, everyone went home. Jiraiya told Tsunade that there was a group called Akatsuki that was looking for the old ones to do something that they didn't know yet. All the members were S-rank. The thing that scares me the most is that for a lot of S-rank criminals, to get together means that their leader is super strong. But for sure they will be able to against them, and Naruto could protect himself only the next day. Tsunade was quiet in her office, doing paperwork until a person came into her office or cage. Something very serious has happened, that passes the village of the sand. He sent us a letter with his fastest bird, and with red color that means top secret business. They're cracking it as fast as possible. Another ninja came in and said, we already deciphered the message. He gave the message to the Okage, and says Okage. They have captured our Kasukai. Gaara, we ask for help please. After that, Team 7 was sent to the Sand Village. When they arrived, they were greeted, and taken to the hospital where Kankuro was and a person trying to cure him. Naruto went with Kankuro and asked them to bring a few things after bringing him to him. They managed to make a Kuro antidote to Kankuro, and they went the quickest to find Gaara. When he arrived at Akatsuki Naruto's lair, he saw a barrier that he managed to open super fast. When we entered, they saw 10 people taking out Gaara's Biju chakra. They came faster than I thought. We couldn't even take out some of the Biju chakra on our own. Programs disappeared, and 2 people were left. They ran towards Gaara so fast that they were not seen. They took Gaara away and started fighting Deidara. And Sasori Naruto threw a lightning compressed Rasengan at him since it was the strongest one he had. Deidara made a wall of explosive mass. It was going to explode, but the Rasengan touched it and it didn't explode Naruto. Naruto realized that his weakness was lightning, so he made a compressed lightning Rasengan and got behind the Deidara. He died, only Sasori was left, who took out his 100 puppets after that, and Mata and Sasuke managed to destroy them all. Sasori couldn't do anything, so they had to kill him, since being a puppet he couldn't stay in. Aware, they took Gaara to the Sand Village. Naruto and Gaara were talking a lot. Naruto stayed a couple of days in the Sand Village so he could talk to his friend and train him. He gave him a Kuna and with the Gazen so he could come and train him. He put 1,000 stamp on it and went to Konoha. Gaara started practicing and then Naruto went for it. It was not long until he reached 500,000 as he later helped him with his chakra to have more chakra. Such training would serve him to protect his village and himself from Akatsuki. Then he had another date with Hinata. As usual, they went to eat at a restaurant and for a walk. But while they were having a kiss, Sasuke caught him and said to them, "What are you guys doing?" To Naruto and Hinata were embarrassed because they were caught kissing. Hinata then told him that if he dared to say anything myself, I will kill you. Sasuke was scared because Hinata could take him to the hospital with a blow. Sasuke said I won't say anything later. That's why they kept walking around very embarrassed since Sasuke saw them kissing. After that everyone went home. Naruto left 10,000 clones to train every day. After that he decided to go and visit his family's lands. He left with Hinata and told Tsunade that they would be going there. When he arrived, he found something that interested him a lot. It was a letter that said the name of many people. When he read it, everything read that they had taken 500 children from the Uzumaki clan. Down it said the names of those who were still alive with their fake names. If they died, their name disappeared from here. Naruto was glad as he was not the only Uzumaki. I was going to ask him for permission to look for those of his clan, but he decided first to inherit all the money of his village, to rebuild it, the whole, and to be able to bring all the Uzumaki here. He went and told Tsunade everything. After telling her everything, Tsunade was very excited since there were more than 500 Uzumakis alive. And that there would be more now since they would have children. Naruto collected all the money from his village, bought some land, and went to the Sand Village and went with Gar. The cassette to ask for a couple of builders asked for about 1,000. Gaara told him that they would be going in a week. Naruto told him that since he would get paid, well, it would be 200 million per year. I'll pay them for 2 years later. Naruto went home to get ready to look for his relatives. Naruto and Jimata went with Tsunade to warn that they were going to look for their relatives. Tsunade told them that they were passing it by going back and forth. And the 3 of them laughed. Well, you can go now. They were going to be gone for 3 years maximum. They said goodbye to their friends and started their journey. They both made 10,000 different looking clones so they wouldn't get suspicious. They were there for 6 months. Searching, they found 100 of those on the list, another 50 children of those on the list. After that, they were taken to Konoha and given an apartment each until the Uzumaki village is rebuilt. After that, they kept looking for a year and a half. They had already found everyone on the list in total. There were 800 Uzumakis. They returned to the Uzumaki village where it was already finished. I take all the Uzumakis to the Uzumaki village. Everyone was surprised by the people. It was just like the way they remembered it, they all put on there. Naruto ordered to make more houses because the Uzumakis were going to have children and they would need more houses. Naruto started training. To the Uzumakis with 13 years or more, I wanted to put pressure on the children. Naruto chose 20 Uzumakis to teach him the gravity seals. Then he told her to train them by putting gravity on it, but don't overdo it after that. He told them to train them in chakra control and their chakra reserves, also train them in their jutsus. Let them learn 10 of each of its elements. Also teach them types of Rasengas. After that, Naruto went to train with Hinata. They expanded their jutsus Naruto, 50 of each, and Hinata, having less than 100 of each after. Trained Kenjutsu and Fuinjutsu after 6 months. They saw the results of the training. Of the Uzumakis, all achieved 100,000 of gravity, 20 of jutsus of each of their elements. Expanded their chakra reserves. The 5th Plenaruto chose the 10 strongest to be the royal guards. Your job will be to protect your people from any threat. Each of them could with 500,000 gravity. See 50 jutsus of each of his elements, gigantic chakra reserves, and a sword made by Naruto stronger than the 7 swords. Shines the sword, you have a seal that makes its bearer when dying, the sword teleports to Naruto so that no one steals it. Naruto went to the sand village, he was well received. Since he saved the tape after that he went to Gaara to tell him that he has business matters with the Gaara. I asked him what thing. Naruto gave him 500 million for the builders and also told him that he wanted to rent him territory where they can plant food or make houses as they want. Gaara accepted and told him how much per month Naruto. He told her it would be 50 million for sure. That's cheap for that amount of territory. If I'm sure you're my friend. After that, Naruto went home to sleep. After that, he summoned the 10 royal guards. He told them that he would teach them a new jutsu. They told him which one is Naruto. He told her the compressed Rasengan. He explained what it was like for them, they learned it quickly. After that he left with Sasuke and Hinata, who were waiting for him. Naruto told him that he found something that Sasuke would really like. I asked him what thing. Naruto said to him, only Uchiha, there are 100 Ukiyas who escaped because they knew the truth. That they were going to attack the Uchiha people and Sasuke escaped. Who told them where Naruto is? He told her that they are looking for them right now. In 1 month, Naruto found 150 girls. Naruto took them to his village where they would live in secret because Danzo would kill them. If he knew, he told Tsunade, who was surprised because 2 of the most powerful clans survived. Sasuke trained the Uchihas taught them the gravity seals. The Ukiyas were training for several months. Naruto watched the results of the Uzumaki clan again. Everyone had achieved 500,000 gravity, and the Guardians 1 million. Team 7 achieved the 5 million. The Uchiha clan was weaker as it trained less. They reached 100,000 each. Naruto hired the builders again to expand his village because they were running out of houses. After that, Naruto and Hinata were training. Naruto used his sensor jutsu to be able to extend his range ability. But Naruto sensed Kakashi fighting 2 people. I noticed that his chakra was equal to 2D in Akatsuki's hideout. He told them to Hinata, and they were running when they arrived. They started fighting against them. Each one went against one. Naruto went against Itachi, told him you don't have to do this. Itachi, there are 150 Ukiyas alive. Asuke knows the truth, the Hokage. You can also come back, you really want to come back. There are Ukiyas alive and Itachi, you will be able to return. Well, then I come back Naruto, and Itachi knocked Kizum unconscious and sealed him after that with the Irasen. They went to the Hokage office to let him know that Itachi will be back after that. They went to the Uchiha village where they were all received. Itachi told them why he killed the Ukiyas. And no one hated him after that. They went with Sasuke. I had already forgotten about revenge. Itachi told him everything. After that they stayed talking for a bit. Tsunade told Naruto to collect information about Danzo. Naruto with his sensor jutsu discovered that he had many Sharingan. So Tsunade summoned a meeting in which all the clan leaders counseled and danced. They were Naruto was hiding biding his time. Tsunade said, I have quoted this meeting to tell you something about Danzo. Naruto as it came out Naruto. And well, what Danzo did is that he caused the death of the Uchiha clan, causing Itachi to kill them as well. He was left with many Sharingans desecrating their graves. Danzo was going to escape with his Sharingan, but he couldn't. Are you surprised that you can't use your Sharingan? I made a stamp that prevents you from using them or destroying them. And just so you know, the Uzumaki clan and Uchiha are still alive. Everyone was surprised. Naruto also made a seal that prevented the advisors from moving. You also helped Danzo, so you too. They will be punished. They were handcuffed with chakra receptor cuffs and taken to the punishment room. After that, Tsunade made a notice that the Uzumaki and Uchiha clans were still alive and told them everything. Everyone was surprised because 2 of the strongest clans were still alive. After that, they told the clans that they could. Look, Konoha, the Uchiha clan went, but the Uzumaki clan living in another place and not belonging to Konoha stayed there. Naruto used to go to the Uzumaki village from time to time to watch his training, and he, being the Uzumaki, had to do a lot of paperwork. Naruto decided to make swords for everyone in his clan. He called 50 of the best in Fuinju of his clan and told him to make swords for everyone after a month. Everyone had their swords. Naruto then checked them all to see if they had all the stamps that were needed. The swords weren't as strong as those of the 10 guardians because those were made by Naruto, but they were stronger than a normal sword, too. They were also stronger than the swordsmen. The 10 keepers outnumbered them 5-fold. After that they started to train their kenjutsu. They all made clones. They knew Kajibin without no jutsu. Everyone could make 1,000 clones. The guardians could be up to 5,000. They spent a long time training with their 1,000 clones. They succeeded. Improve your kenjutsu by 10 times. After that, Naruto came back to see how they were going with their training. After that, Tsunade called Team 7 to give them a mission. He told them it's a rank mission. That one will have to defeat 2 of Akatsuki. After that, they went to Via. They already saw two people, and they attacked Naruto by surprise. He threw a lightning Predomo Rasengan at him from a distance. The attack hit him, but it didn't seem to affect him at all. They had already discovered that they were here, so they had no choice but to go and attack them. Naruto went against one, kept hitting him, but it didn't seem to affect Naruto. Seeing that he was not affected by any blows, he decided to seal it. But for that I first had to distract him with something while making the stamp. So he made 100 clones. They all went to attack him, while the original was preparing the stamp. A clone marked it with the Irasen, and then the original appeared behind it to seal it. Meanwhile, Sasuke and Hinata were fighting against the other Akatsuki member. He was hit with a giant Rasengan of, but did not appear to have been damaged. He said to them, "You will not be able to defeat me. I have 5 hearts." Asuke and Hinata. They thought that if he has 5 hearts, and they took one out, he would have 4 left. They kept beating him until he had 1 heart left. They did not kill any of them, but left them unconscious. After that they were taken to jail, they gave their report to Tsunade. After that, everyone went home to rest in Akatsuki's lair. It can't be, we've already lost 6 members, and we still don't have any Hinchiriki. All the members we sent to look for the Hinchirikis died. Orochimaru left us and alone. There are 4 of us left. What are we going to do? If we continue as we are going, we lose. I have heard that Orochimaru is imprisoned in the Leaf Village. We could go and recruit members of their labs to send for the Hinchirikis. Good idea next week. We're going to recruit them 2 days later at Lokai Tsunade's office. We have a problem that happens Jiraiya. I found out that Akatsuki is going to Orochimaru's labs. To recruit members, we must prevent that. We have to ask Orochimaru where are his who told us. We need to call Hinoichi to get into their minds and see where they are after that. Hinoichi told Tsunade and Jiraiya where his labs were there. He called Team 7 as soon as possible and told them he has another mission for you. You don't let us rest, Naruto said. Well, what kind of mission is Tsunade? He told them that it is a S-rank mission. They will have to go to Orochimaru's labs and bring all their prisoners and their stuff. After that, Team 7 departed. On the way there, they spent 2 weeks going from laboratory to laboratory, sealing everything they found and releasing the prisoners. After that, Naruto made clones, and they set out to investigate everything they found in Orochimaru's labs. Among them, he found many forbidden jutsus, but the one that interested him the most was one that was called Edo Tensei, was for reviving people. It said how it was used and what it was for. Naruto put everything on a scroll with seals that no one could open because those forbidden jutsus, if they fall into the wrong hands. Who knows what might happen after, and got dressed to go on a date with Hinata. They went to lunch as usual, then walked around for a while, but Hinata didn't know that Naruto had a surprise for her. Then they sat down on a bench, and Naruto said to her, "Hinata, I love you," and gave her a necklace and 2 rings. Hinata gave him a kiss. They spent some time talking, and then each one went home. While Naruto was on his way home, he ran into Sasuke. "Hi Naruto, what are you doing?" "Don't do anything. I just got off a date with Hinata." "Well, do you want to train tomorrow?" "Well, I'll be waiting for you tomorrow at our favorite field." After that, everyone went to sleep at home the next day. Naruto and Sasuke started training after training. Naruto asked Sasuke how the U's training was going. "Uches, and how many there are now? Your training is going well, they have all reached 1,000,000 gravity. And know 50 of each of its elements, they have quite high chakra reserves, we have already reached 300. Uches, and your clan as it goes they are all going well, they reach 10 million of gravity. They know 100 jutsus of they have big reserves. Chakra and the 10 guardians have all reached 25 million gravity. They know 200 jutsus of each element. Their reserves are gigantic. We have almost reached to 000 people. Well, I'll see you later," and everyone went to rest. In Akatsuki's lair, it cannot be, they found out that we were going to Orochimaru's labs, and they took everything we're going to do. I think we will have to start making a lot of zetsus and recruit new members. Well, then we'll have to do everything as quickly as possible, so that they don't ruin it for us. Well, Pain and Conan are the only 4 of us, so you guys look for members, me and Zetsus. We'll take care of something else a week later. Okage, this is very important. What's the matter? Shizune Yamato disappeared. Call all the ninjas and tell them to pick him up a few hours later. Okage, there's no sign of Yamato. Jiraiya, I came in at a bad time. Jiraiya disappeared. Yamato, do you think that if Akatsuki most likely took him according to Hitachi, there were 10 members, we managed to defeat 6 members. And they failed in their plan to use Orochimaru prisoners. So there should be 4 members left, they must be desperate to get new members. So they're going to do something about Yamato after all. It has the wood element, the element of the first. Okage, if there is something they are planning to do with Yamato. Well, whatever happens, we have the Uchiha clan and Uzumaki. Naruto told us about the training he gives to those in his clan. They are all strong enough to fight an Hokage alone, and they are 2,000. With them alone, we could win the war, but Naruto doesn't want them to go to war without first having trained enough to be able to fight himself. As the leader of the Uzumaki clan, he has to take care of everything, and does not want anyone to die. Well then, what are we going to do? The only thing we can do is prepare for an attack if they have to train in case they attack the village in Akatsuki's lair. Alright, now with Yamato and his element of firm wood we will be able to make stronger zetsus and many more. We will attack the villages one by one in 2 years. In the meantime, Pain and Conan, you take care of looking for people. It doesn't matter if they are bandits, bring as many as you can. Pain and Conan went looking. They hired 100,000 bandits who will be led by 10 June ninjas. Well, they found quite a few. Keep looking and tell them to train like this. They are more efficient in Konoha. Naruto gave his clan a week off because he didn't want the only thing they did was train the Ukiyas. They took advantage and started training the Uzumakis like crazy. When they found out, they left 5,000 clones each. One for them to train later. Everyone went to rest. Naruto saw that his clan was about to finish the houses he put up and he would need to do more. So he hired builders again. But Naruto took advantage and not only built houses, he also made a couple of hospitals, libraries, and a couple of academies. Uzumakis were glad as they had more hospitals, libraries, and their children could go to an academy. Everyone was happy about how good their leader Naruto was. He made a surprise for everyone. He spent a month with his clones, making 5,000 swords stronger than the Guardians. He also gave some to them. He gave all the swords to everyone. They were left over 3,000 since they were 2,000 of his clan, and the rest would be for the Uzumakis. What else can Naruto decided to already put a rank to the ninja genins, chunins or hounins. So we can start giving them missions after a month. Everyone could do missions now. They were happy because with that they earned much more money. Naruto went to the sand village. Everyone was received kindly. Naruto went to Gaara to tell him 2 things. The first was, if he wanted to rent him more land, Gaara accepted and told him it was the same price. Gaara paid him and asked him what was the other thing he wanted to tell him. Naruto told him that about Akatsuki. Gaara asked him what Akatsuki thing. Well, I'm just worried about our villages being attacked. So to not only warn us if someone enters, but he will be burned. Gaara accepted and Naruto went to put the seal after putting it. Konoha went and told Tsunade about the seal. She told him to put it on. Naruto put it on and went to rest 2 years later in Akatsuki's lair. We have 10 million pretty strong zetsus and 25 million average chunin bandits and leaders at the level of a cage. Well, we are already prepared to attack the villages. The village of the leaf and the sand will be the last ones we attack, since both control their Hinchiriquis. So it will be more difficult for us in the office of the Hokage then. It happens Jiraiya, we have a problem. Tsunade, what's going on Jiraiya? I heard some bandits talking about Akatsuki attacking Kano, manages to bring me a bandit. I already took him to Inoichi. Someone opens the door. Tsunade, I've already read the bandit's mind. Tomorrow, they will start attacking the villages, but it seems that they will only take out the Hinchirikis. How many are Inoichi? Yes, well, I saw that there are 25 million average Chunin bandits, and 1,000 leaders of the level of 1,000,000 Zetsu. At the level of Jounins, each one will cost us the fight, don't worry, they were not the only ones who trained. He put chakra in a Kuna. Naruto appeared passing Tsunade well. I want to tell you that tomorrow Akatsuki will start fighting. It has 25 million Chun bandits in the middle, its 1,000 leaders at the level of a cage, and 10 million Zetsus at the level of a Honin each. I want to ask you how your citizens are doing. Are you guys ready? Do you think we can win? Well, I have 5,000 right now, but I'll only send 1,000 to war because 3,000. They are children and the other 1,000 are babies. Well, but each one could defeat 5 cages with difficulty. Well, bring Sasuke. He left with the Irasen and came back in a second with Sasuke. Why are you bringing me Naruto? The Hokage wants to ask you something. Tsunade told him about Akatsuki and asked if his clan could participate in the war. Sasuke told him that his entire clan has the perfect Susanoo, thanks to Naruto, who found a way to get the perfect Susanoo without having to transplant the eyes of another Uchiha. Well, just like Naruto, I will only send the adults, children should not go to a war. Well, my clan has less people, I can only send 750 who can defeat 4 cages. Easily. Well, with that we will manage to win the war. The problem is that we don't have time to warn the other villages, except the arena, since Naruto is a good friend of the Kasakage, and has a Kuna and with the Irasen. Well, the other villages, not knowing Katsuki, will take out the Biju, and then come to us with 7 Bijas, since the sand and the blade they can control their Viejas, they will be able to face them, but they need more help. Well, Naruto, please go tell the sand village and ask them to join us so we can defeat them. Naruto went with Gaara to tell her that. They told all the villagers about the leaf and the sand. After that, they called the smart ones too. So that they can make a plan, Naruto said that we could change the barriers to ones that I already have designed, which are when entering they will be teleported to a spacetime jutsu, and those who did not enter will see those who entered walk still. And so, until they all get in, and there we will be the two villages waiting to kill them. I'm asking if anyone. Someone was getting angry and no one spoke. So, that's a good no. I'll go over to the sand village to change the barrier. After 2 hours, Naruto changed all the barriers. Everyone was in spacetime jutsu. Naruto was with his sensor jutsu to see when they appeared and said, Team 7 came, and Gaara went against which? Of Akatsuki and the Viejas who had under their control, Naruto and Gaara got into the minds of the Viejas, and told them that they would save them. Naruto swallowed 25 of his clan to take care of Pain and Konan, because he knew that 5 would be enough. But he didn't want to risk it, he wanted to keep them possible. They defeated Konan and Pain. It quickly cost them a bit because every time they destroyed one road, the other road revived it. So they decided to kill everyone in one fell swoop, throwing 1,000 lightning-compressed Rasengans. They managed to destroy everyone. They grabbed the lightning-compressed Rasengans with their hands that didn't impact because they couldn't waste chakra. After that they were pulled towards the Zetsus and bandits. Meanwhile, Team 7 and Gaara were fighting against Obito and Black Zetsu. Everyone took off the gravity weights. They were 100 times faster than the Reikages. Everyone was surprised by his speed. The Uzumaki clan and Uchiha also took out the gravity seals, leaving everyone even more surprised because two entire clans had so much speed, they exceeded by 50 times the speed of the Reikage. The two clans finished with all the censuses and bandits in a minute. Naruto and Gaara were going to free the Viejas. They told him how they had something in their necks, they would take them out and they could come back. The giant statue, that one after that it would be easier for them to release. Defeating Obito, Naruto and Gaara put on and Shukaku, but they barely put it on. Obito said serious mistake. Chakra absorption jutsu. He took out very little chakra from each of them, and then summoned the Viju of the 10 Tails, Team 7. And Gaara could not against the Viju of the 10 Tails. So they decided to defeat Obito and see what happened. He was defeated very easily, since Naruto got into spacetime jutsu. And every time Sasuke Gaara or Hinata hit him, a body part appeared in the spacetime jutsu. And Naruto was hitting him. After that, Obito was about to become unconscious. So he decided to make the 10 Tails Hinshiriki all his wounds. They healed the team and Gaara was trying to hit them, but nothing was working. Obito summoned the Divine Tree, who began to absorb the chakra of all the Team 7. And Gaara started trying everything to hurt him, but nothing worked until Naruto made a giant Rasengan. With natural energy, that had an effect on him, so they realized that his weakness was natural energy. They made 1,000 clones to collect energy super fast because it wouldn't happen to the others if they were still there. It took 10 seconds to gather Naruto energy. After that, everyone made 5,000 compressed Rasengans, elementals, and managed to damage him again to the point of death, but this time Zetsu came and made him absorb the entire chakra of the Divine Tree. After absorbing him, he transformed into Kagaya, the Team 7, and Gaara were surprised. Naruto with his sensor jutsu felt the large amount of chakra that Sasuke and Naruto had were run, knowing how to defeat him, but when they tried to hit him, they flew out. They stood up again to hit him. This time, Hinata and Gaara ran to help them. But the 4 of them flew out, they stopped again. But this time Kakuga attacked them with his hair. Naruto and Sasuke ran out to protect Hinata and Gaara. After that, Han fell unconscious and Nada and Gaara took them away and tried to buy time until they recover a little in Naruto's mind. Who are you? Hello, I am the Sage of the Six Paths. And what's your name? My name is Naruto, because you are in my mind, I am in your mind, because you are the reincarnation of Asura. And I come to give you his power first. I will tell you the story of Indra and Asura, and he started to tell her the story. I'll skip this part because there's nothing interesting after that. The Sage of the Six Paths asked them what they would do after the war. They both said that there would be battles and the wars would end. After that, the Sage of the Six Paths gave them the power of Asura. Indra and Nada and Gaara were about to die from a Kagaya attack, but Naruto and Sasuke appeared. Sasuke made the Susanoo to protect them. They told them what happened, and told them the plan to seal Kagaya. Everyone made 5,000 clones to catch her alone. There were 2 clones. Both of them were going to paste 2 clones. They were from Naruto. Kagaya was the one with the most chakra, but Naruto had put 70% of his chakra in that clone to confuse him. Kagaya was confident that he could not seal it by himself, but suddenly Sasuke appeared, who had teleported to the clone with his new power. After that they sealed it and released everyone from the tree everyone. They congratulated Team 7 and Gaara for defeating Kagaya, the strongest being in the world. After that, everyone went to their village to rest. Naruto and Sasuke counted the casualties of their clans, But surprisingly there were none, since their clans had taken out the gravity seals. And with their speed they killed everyone. Super fast, a couple of years later. Congratulations Naruto and Hinata. Congratulations on getting married. Naruto and Hinata got married at 19. A couple of years later, Naruto and Hinata had a son they named Boruto. 2 years later, Naruto and Hinata had a daughter they named Imawari. It had been 12 years since he had been beaten. At Kagaya everyone was happy and at peace. Naruto became okay. Boruto was at the Ninja Academy. Naruto was in his office doing paperwork. Meanwhile, Boruto was at the Ninja Academy sleeping until Iruka tells him, "Wake up Boruto, what's wrong? Don't fall asleep in class." Well, now that it's the chakra is the energy. Spiritual that we have inside of us, all right, Boruto, but don't fall asleep anymore. Boruto was very bored, since he already knew all that after the academy. He went home. Naruto left 100 clones doing paperwork and went home in Naruto's mind. Son, you're too short, you leave clones doing the paperwork to go in. Training, yes, but I'm not going to rest, I'm going to train my children. Well, son Naruto, when he got home, he said, I've arrived Boruto and Himawari. They ran to hug him. Naruto told them to get ready after eating, that he would train them. They both got excited and got their things ready. After lunch, they went to train with Naruto. He showed them the way. It was the technique of the Uzumaki clan. Everyone knew her because she would help them train Boruto and Himawari. They learned it very quickly after that. Naruto put gravity seals on them. They were training for several months. It was already Imawari's 10th birthday. Naruto and Hinata bought him a cake and celebrated his birthday after that. Everything was normal until the exams. Chunin's from Boruto was all quiet. Boruto's team managed to win all their fights, but out of nowhere someone appeared and said to take all the vieges. Since the village was left with the 8 vieges and Gaara with her vieju, since in the village of the leaf they felt safer. Naruto, seeing the person who arrived, and you are from the Otsutsuki clan. Well, my name is Kawaki. You already know which clan I'm from, but I'm here to take away all the old people. They won't be able to help it. 2 more people from the Otsutsuki clan came out. Naruto put the Kurama mode to protect everything. Kawaki threw an attack just as powerful as a Bijudama. Naruto was going to destroy him, but the vieges came. 10 guardians of the Uzumaki clan. Naruto with Kurama mode kept Del got out unscathed because he got out of Kurama mode, leaving all the chakra. And the 10 guardians were 3 each. Naruto went against Kawaki, but every jutsu he gave him absorbed him and hit him twice as hard. So Naruto and the 3 guardians took out the seals and started beating him in Kenjutsu and Taijutsu. The other 2 had also been defeated, but the 3 of them left in a space-time jutsu and were told that they will return with 1,000 men of the same strength. After that, Naruto, by having all the elements, could have all the Kik and Genkai. He learned a lot with the Kik and Genkai. Would manage to make everything that was broken. He didn't even look tired after fighting and making so many houses. Naruto began to think that if 1,000 people came with such a force, the village would be destroyed. Naruto warned everyone in the village to train like crazy, that a war was coming after the announcement. He started thinking about a strategy. Naruto thought of a strategy and a backup plan that would be for everyone to go to a space-time jutsu that he created. It was a place where only he could go. It looked like a giant field. It was like being in a real-life field. Naruto gave a crib and to everyone. Naruto only had to make 1 stamp, and they would all be teleported. Transported to the dimension, Naruto was going to explain a plan to them, but they all felt a lot of chakra. Naruto saw, and there were 10,000 of the Otsutsuki Kawaki clan. He said, "Oh sorry, I was wrong. It was 10,000. They tried to fight, but they were too strong." So Naruto had no choice but to make the seal and go all to jutsu. Space-time. After that, he marked the place with the Gazen so that he could come faster. Naruto went to the village of the sand. He explained to everyone the situation, in which Naruto told him that he would take them to the space-time jutsu. Naruto made 1,000 clones, in which they took everyone with the Gazen. Naruto was very sad because he was not going to be able to save. The other villages were marked. The Sand Village and Leaf made their houses that Naruto helped with, building his entire village and the Sand Village. After that, he fainted from using so much chakra, and Nara took him home and put him to bed to rest the next day. Naruto had already recovered all his chakra. Naruto, being the strongest of everyone in the village, made 10,000 clones that would take care of the task of gathering food. After that, Naruto trained the Uzumaki clan. While Gaara was training his village, Sasuke was training the Uchiha clan, and Naruto clones were training the other clans. Naruto put gravity stamps on everyone. The Uzumaki clan was the strongest, carrying 10,000, followed by the Uchiha clan with 5 million. The guardians of the Uzumaki clan reached 50 million each and Naruto at 100. Naruto came out of jutsu to try to save some other village, but he didn't have much hope. As soon as he got out, he was surrounded by 100 Otsukas. Naruto realized that they had already killed everyone. Everyone on Earth, because I did not feel any other chakra that is not of the Otsutsukas. He also managed to build cities. Naruto made 100,000 clones, which he ordered to be scattered all over the village of leaf and sand. The clones got into the rubble to seal off as much of the houses as they could. Naruto took everything without leaving anything after that. The clones. They teleported to the spacetime jutsu. Naruto gave everything to their respective clans. Everyone was happy because they had their things back. Naruto continued to train the Uzumaki clan. They all made 10,000 clones. Naruto instructed them not to stop until they could make 100,000 clones each and the guardians. 1 million. Naruto had a goal of 25 million. It took several months, but when everyone succeeded, Naruto pulled out of a scroll. All the scrolls he took out from the Uzumaki clan, he told them to learn them all. It took another couple of months. It had already been a year since they stayed there. Naruto went back and forth to see how. I was going. The Otsutsuki clan saw that they made many cities and trained Naruto. He didn't worry about that, since they had the Kajuban without no jutsu that would serve them to train faster. Meanwhile, Sasuke asks his clan to increase their chakra reserves. After that, he trained them so that they could merge their Susanoo with their large amounts of chakra. After that, Naruto continued to train the Uzumaki clan for another year to increase their speed, even though they were already too strong. After that, Naruto taught them the wise way. It took a year to perfect it. It was already the third year since they started living there. Naruto thought that they were ready to defeat the Otsutsuki clan. Naruto came out and then made 100,000 clones. They all ran off to different places. They stayed for several hours until they managed to destroy all the clones. After that, the information that the clones got about what their cities were like served him well enough to be able to make a map. But it still wasn't enough. I would have to go again to be able to complete everything. This time, he went out and made 25 million clones. The clones managed to see everything to make a perfect map. When they were all destroyed, Naruto made a map of all his cities without missing anything. After that, he made a plan the next day. They would attack the Utsukas the next day. Everyone attacked. Naruto told them the plan. After that, Naruto took out 2,000 Uzumakis. It took 10 seconds to be surrounded by the Utsukas. They were easily defeated. It was about 5,000 later. Firm that they advanced towards a city. Naruto with his clones approached about 20,000 people. Naruto told them the plan. They all ran towards the center of the village where they were surrounded by the 20,000 Otsukas. Naruto said Kurama mode. All the Uzumaki were in the Kurama mode. After that, the others gave him some chakra, in which after that he made to Bijudama. The force made them bump into each other. From the explosion, killed all the Otsukas. After that, they crossed the village off the map and continued for the second one. They knew that this way they were only going to be able to destroy 2 villages, more than the 50 that there are. Since they would send some of the strongest. Naruto, while towards the map he felt a village in the center of all the villages, in which there were 100 people. You could say that they were the elites of the Otsutsukas. Naruto felt that his chakra amounts were many times larger than those of all the old people put together. They wouldn't want to run into one at first, as it would most likely cost them a lot of casualties. They continued in that way, destroying 2 others, until they felt a lot of chakra coming towards them. They ruled out that it is an elite one because the chakra was scattered. There were about 40,000 of them. Naruto Swallow made a clone that disappeared and came back with a bunch of chakra in a compressed Rasengan of all elements. He threw it towards the Otsutsukas who died from that goal. Naruto's plan was that all the Uzumakis will stay by gathering chakra in the wise mode. Since then the Eva would grab him and the other Uzumakis because if they wouldn't run out of chakra at any moment, and they wouldn't be able to fight, they followed, destroying villages until when they finished destroying village number 10, they felt a lot of chakra coming towards them. Naruto realized that they were 10 elites. They came and said they would destroy them all, but Naruto left and came back with the 10 guardians and told them to destroy them and go with the Naruto. He thought that they already destroyed 10 villages. They already managed to weaken him enough to the point of making his elites come already. It was time to attack directly. I wait 2 minutes for the guards to come. Well, it's time to attack with all Naruto. He took out everyone who was over the age of 18. The kids were safer there. In addition, they helped them by giving them chakra in the wise way with their clones. They went straight to the center. They were surrounded. For all the Otsutsukas of every city, all the clans came to attack them. Naruto, Sasuke and Nata and Gaara, along with the 10 guardians, went against the elite ones. There were 90 of them, plus the leader who was sitting there, telling them to destroy them. The elite went to attack them, but they made an explosion by putting 2 Mega Rasen together, destroying half. After that, they fought in taijutsu for several minutes. Naruto was going to beat the last one until the leader beat them, sending them flying, and told them, "How dare you, some inferior beings, to kill my companions." After that, he kicked and beat them until they couldn't move. They had very little chakra left. The 10 guardians protected them, Sasuke and Nata, and Gaara gave him some chakra. Naruto with that chakra went and grabbed all the chakra collected by the children's wise way. He told them that they could rest now. Naruto teleported to Inoichi and told him to tell everyone to give him chakra. Naruto made a giant Rasengan that was growing bigger and bigger. Naruto compressed it and made 1,000 clones. He was so small that no one knew where he was, but the leader knew where he was since he was a sensor. All the clones pretended to have it, but he knew who really had it. But he was so focused on that he didn't feel that someone hit him. He saw that where he was hit. A stamp after seeing the Rasengan. All he felt was that something was touching him. It was the compressed Rasengan. He flew out and died. Everyone congratulated Naruto because without him, everyone would have died the next day. Naruto, as always, built the village, and every step he took, he was congratulated for saving the world. Naruto went to a union with Gaara, in which they decided to unite, forming a mega village, since they had been allies for a long time. Besides, they would be the leaders of the world, because all the other villages were destroyed. Naruto agreed, and the 2 villages were brought together. They had a party to celebrate beating the Otsutsuki clan, and the 2 villages got together. End of the story. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next theories. The link of the creator of the story will be in the description. That said, see you in the next theory. Bye.